Hey guys, so Jada Pinkett Smith continues her press tour amid releasing of her memoirs, and now it's a Jay Shetty podcast turn. What happened and why I was curious about watching it, that Will Smith actually wrote a letter to Jay Shetty and to explain his position on the recent revelations of his wife Jada. What she said was actually not only she doesn't live with Will for 7 years, she doesn't feel like they're married anymore, even though they cannot divorce formally because of the promise she made for herself that I want to fight for this relationship, and she made this promise years ago. That's why she cannot start divorce procedure. Let's see what happened, and also don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Let's go.
I applaud and honor you. If I had read this book 30 years ago, I definitely would have hugged you more. I'll start now. Welcome to the Authors Club. I love you endlessly. Now go get some Merlot and take a rest.
Yeah, it seemed like she moved to tears when Jay was reading this letter. I can say, yeah, it's touching, and I don't understand why Will needs to write this letter, because he could have called her. I don't know what the strategy behind this, or maybe they have such a big problems in communication that they need to speak through TVs and letters, or just a PR stunt. Like Anna Navarro said, it's like, oh, Jada likes to drop these bombshells before releasing something, and yeah, memoirs is extremely important. She probably signed a huge deal, so sales of her book is extremely important to her. So I think it's a little bit of both, in my opinion.
He know I can't have no Merlot. That's beautiful. And that's why I can't divorce that joker.
In an email to the New York Times, the actor who wed Jada in 1997 says that the book was a bit of a wake-up call, adding, quote, "When you've been with someone for more than half of your life, a sort of emotional blindness sets in." Will goes on to note that he hadn't realized just how on the edge she had lived.
Listen, I understand what Will is saying right now on this email to New York Times, but I also cannot understand why he say this. If they completely based on her words, her exact words, they almost on the edge of divorce. They kind of divorced. So why Will is saying oh, I was so blind right now, I understand. 70 years, you were basically divorced with this woman. So how could you be all of a sudden you just woke up? I don't know.
Adding, quote, "You can all too easily lose your sensitivity to their hidden nuances and subtle beauties." Jada's book, Worthy, hits bookshelves on October 17th and details Jada's relationship with Tupac Shakur, how she overcame suicidal ideation, the Oscar slap felt around the world, and the truth about her marriage to Will.
Yeah, basically, at her interview for People, Jada said that they still figuring it out, how the future gonna look like. On the other hand, she's basically what I understood from her interview for today, that she's over it. I mean, not over it as emotionally. She doesn't think that it's of Will as her husband at the moment. So for me, it's so confusing. I don't even know. I'm kind of tend to agree with Anna Navarro in here because I don't understand. On one hand, he's saying, yeah, they were separated. We just couldn't get to divorce procedure. On the other hand, he's saying we're still figuring it out. Will saying, oh, it was just a wake-up call for me, and now woke up and I'm trying to fix this. Basically, I don't understand what's going on, but if you do, I want to know your opinion. I want to know what do you think about this situation. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Also, be aware, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.